The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent, including Olas Media.
Olas Media.
I am your host, Mr. Wowzer. We are the Dodi Connection. Today, we are going to be talking about some very, very deep topics that I feel is going to touch your soul, as well as recommend you to some great products from Cold Fire Extracts and True Classics, True OG. Trust me, it's going to hit you hard.
Wow.
Anyadin Wagwan. How's everybody doing? I am your host, Mr. Wowzer. We are here back with another episode of TDLC. Of course, I'm very excited for my guests that are coming today. I got two very special guests, but first I want to give a shout out to my sponsors. Shout out to Cold Fire Extracts. Huge shout out to March and Ash as well. What up, Dodi? And I'm going to take it to one of my records called Inky. It's definitely something that I think you'll relate to. It's a situation that I've been stuck in before, so I felt like I had to romanticize it. So go ahead and check it out. We'll be back right after this.
So we met up, you know better, I know better. I gotta bring my stick, cause I gotta make sure, baby girl, that you're not a setup. And if you are, I'ma have to air it out. If you are, I'ma have to reroute. Call up the homie so we can get down. Do you get it now? Nowadays I'm having too much motion, not bragging or boasting. Stacking this chip out in front and back and in and out of it. Ain't hard to tell a nigga not loafing. Go ahead and drop that pin. I'll be there very soon, about an hour and 10. There better not be no weird shit like an unannounced friend. No pretend, I'm the type to keep my finger on blitz. Yeah, that kinda mean up, so we met up. You know better, I know better. I gotta bring my stick, cause I gotta make sure, baby girl, that you're not a setup. And if you are, I'ma have to air it out. If you are, I'ma have to reroute. Call up the homie so we can get down. Do you get it now? I got my eyes on you, just in case I'm told in my tool. I'm not getting caught in a sticky situation. And if you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. I'm just trying to make sure that you're not no setup, baby. No. Down to meet up, so we met up. You know better, I know better. I gotta bring my stick, cause I gotta make sure, baby girl, that you're not a setup. And if you are, I'ma have to air it out. If you are, I'ma have to reroute. Call up the homie so we can get down. Do you get it now? Down to meet up, so we met up. You know better, I know better. I gotta bring my stick, cause I gotta make sure, baby girl, that you're not a setup. And if you are, I'ma have to air it out. If you are, I'ma have to reroute. Call up the homie so we can get down. Do you get it now?
You know what it's time for? It's time for the Cough Drop segment, where I go ahead and give you guys the best recreational and medicinal cannabis that's on the market and that I personally use. The first one that I'm going to take it to is Doc 15 for Farmer and the Feeling OG. I have to double back on this. Doc's OG is an indica-dominant hybrid strand created through crossing the potent face-off OG and rare dankness #1 strands. The name says it all with this bud. The Doc OG is high and is totally perfect for treating a wide variety of conditions and packs a potency that will help even the most experienced of users. The THC percentage is 33.72%. The CBD ratio is 0.08%. The top reported conditions eased is insomnia, depression, chronic pain, muscle spasms, nausea, or appetite loss. The top reported strand flavors are sweet herbal flavor, hints of rich spices, and fresh woods. I definitely love this strand a lot. I was talking with Bobby and Justin the owners of Farmer and Felon about it today, and I just told him I had to go ahead and give him a shout out on that. So shout out to Docos G. I think you'll go ahead and love it a lot in whatever you roll it in or hit it in. The next one I got to take it to is our sponsors. Of course, got to give them a huge shout out. What up, Stave? The rest of the guys, Co-Fire Extracts. The reason why we love this vape as a fam, it's amazing. The taste is great. It's clean and pure. It's loud like flour. It's super tasty, and it has great effects. Also a long-lasting buzz. This is why Co-Fire is currently the #1 go-to vape in the cannabis space. Co-Fire Extract scored a high 95 from thehighestcritic.com because of its standard of greatness in every category. Even compared to solventless, this is almost equalish, but it is definitely better than solventless. I'm about to hit something equalish to that, but Steve, holla at me. Let me go ahead and get some of that product so I can hit it on air. Hello. I definitely want to hear it when I go ahead and do my thing on here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take it to my guests. First, let me give a grand introduction to the legends of Southeast San Diego. Of course, shout out to the 9. Hello, yes, Lord. We have plenty of wealthy and healthy stories that we have from the other side of the tracks of the cannabis industry. They my dogs. We part of the dog pound. They my family. Let me go ahead and introduce Mario and Kay. Hey, what up, guys?
Yo.
Hello.
What up?
Easy killer. We're going to go ahead and get right into it. So let me ask both of y'all, and shout out to relative Mario. You know you my guy.
No, come on, man.
But KP, you know, he from the 90 like me, 91, 90, you feel me? So let me ask both of y'all, how was Southeast San Diego growing up for y'all?
I grew up in like East San Diego, so
Right.
like 54th University.
Right.
A little bit of both though.
Right.
I grew up in Southeast too, but like mainly East San Diego. Like I went to Horseman, Crawford, so like
Nice.
Kalina Park, baby.
Right. Yeah, shout out Kalina Park. Shout out Kalina Park. What up, KP?
Yo. Man, where can I start? What?
Because you got to remember in 98, J.O. Felony was top dog everywhere.
Nah, that's still one of the hardest rappers.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
But
Come
just
on,
coming to San Diego at that time, Fam Bam, the way all types of celebrities going to Fam Mart, you know what I mean?
Nah, for sure.
Tina's was popping like,
what?
you know what I mean? I mean, I'm a 91 baby. My mom went to Tina's. Yeah,
91.
Right, you
Come
feel
on
me?
now.
So like, I remember that vividly. They had college bands that walked through Southeast San Diego. Like, it was a dope time. You know what I mean? There was a lot of black people then too.
For sure.
A lot of black people, but
it was cheaper.
it was cheaper.
Cost of living was reasonable.
On my mama, and it felt like baby LA out here, if you know what I'm talking about.
It was
Yeah,
cool
they
for
was
sure,
moving.
man. Them was some days.
Those
man,
them
you know.
days,
Telling you,
gang.
man, those some days, man, everywhere,
You
man,
feel
for
me?
sure, man.
Now, Mario, before I take it to you, I want to ask KP, what game do you remember that got you into sports primarily? Do you remember a specific like football or basketball game where he's like, you know what, this is what I really want to do?
For sure. Back then, the games was Blitz, NFL Blitz.
I remember that.
For sure, you
That shit
know.
was lit.
I had every one of them. It was
no cap.
Mando.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then NBA Jams.
Yeah, that
you
shit
know.
was lit.
For sure, you know, I was an arcade baby, you know, so any arcade was around, you know, the little 5-cent nickel arcade.
Oh,
They
my
used
mama,
to be Wonderland or what?
Oh, Wonderland, he remember?
Like, come on, you know, I was there.
Yeah,
man.
Wonderland was
It
lit,
It
no
cool.
cap. Yeah,
But yeah, so you know, them two right there, just you know, was an eye opener. You know, it was just different.
Right.
It was different, way different than Madden and 2K and stuff. But it just show you, you know, like, hey, I made a video.
On my mama.
That's
On
the
my mama.
difference.
Madden was more technical, but it was easy back then.
Nah, for sure.
It was easy. It's way more technical. Now you got to be really good to get off on that.
Technology is.
You good at that shit?
It's
You good at Madden?
Come on, man. I'm in like two little franchises right now. Yeah, for sure.
You
that
feel me?
That PS5 thing go crazy.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
For sure.
Now, Mario, before I ask relative this, I'm gonna ask you because I remember going to pick up, you know what I mean, cannabis and seeing y'all there. I'm talking about before I like went to Oklahoma. So let's like 2017, 18 type shit.
Yeah.
Because 2019 fall is when I introducedly, you know what I mean? Oh, okay, I'm wop, you wop, right.
Yeah.
So what got you into that primarily? Was it like, you know what, I'm down at my bottom, I'm just trying to figure out something, and then you found that lick, or?
Yeah, honestly, to be 100, that was exactly what it was.
Oh, I know.
So I was think I was like 18, 19 when I first started working with Walt, rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace.
It was, bro, I had like just had a kid, and it was working at Marshall's. So it was like, bro, you make like $100 a week. Like, that's like, okay, nothing. And, Walt seen me and was just like, bro, you do security. At the time, I was like, nah. But I was just like, yeah, I do security. Because, you know, he was like, well, I'll give you a position, you know, and we get paid $100 at the end of the day. So I took that and was just like, what? Ran with it. But I seen it as an opportunity, bro, honestly. Me and him used to talk just like, you know, once we got in fully, just like, you know what, we could put other people on, all of our homies on, because it's like, bro, it was so easy to get on. It was just like, if you stay focused, stay what you're supposed to do, then it's like, it was easy. So once they seen the trust in me, him, and other individuals, it was just like, we had like a team, and it was cool. It was a cool experience. A lot of stuff came with it, but, you know, it was a dope experience to be able to put your homies on, your family on, and like really evolve. Like, we was making money. So it's just like, bro, at the end of the day, it's like, bro, you could take care of your family, your mom, your kids, whoever.
And do it all again next week.
Yeah, and it's just like it wasn't affecting you at all in any type of way. So I think that was the best part. Why I didn't want to go get another job.
Facts.
So it's like, bro, you getting paid, but it's like it come with a risk. But it's like, bro, if you make it,
right. And we already like the danger. So
it's like it's worth it at the end of the day if you could just stick
if you make it out. And it's a trophy you walk away with. Like, I made it out that. KP, is it the same story for you as well? Or you just have, you know, forget it. I got all types of bags. I'm going to get this one as well. And you know how KP is. You know what I mean? Yeah. He be trying to be silent on his network. I get it, though.
I'm a jack of all trades, man. Yeah, for sure. But nah.
Because you know where I saw you at was Massachusetts University. They had a little wop.
Exactly. Right over there. It was 2 for 1.
On my mama.
Back door, next door.
Yeah, on my mama.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's exactly where I started at.
Oh, God.
That's exactly where I started at. Okay. My big bro, you know, we call him Uncle Mac. You know, he go by, you know, Terry or Dupree. You feel me? Yeah, he the one that, you know, kept pushing me like, come on, come mess with it. I had my guard card. He helped me with the guard card. You know, took me to his people's, got my firearm and everything, and just had, you know, just had it there. But I wasn't really messing with it at first. I was working like 2-3 other jobs, so I was like, yeah, this is cool, but I'm good. The hours ain't really fitting me. But like one day I was like, man, try something different. Just did it, and ever since then it was just magic, you know. So like I said, man, I started there, was there rocking for 2 years, moved around, ran into this guy, you know, at one of the shops and stuff. Back then I wasn't really, you know, blowing it down like that. Every now and then, then I was just, you know, tapped in with them. They were just like, yeah, and I'm just like, oh, okay, I see what's up. At that time, I was already doing my thing. You know, I was working Short Club, PD.
Right.
Bro,
you know?
You can always run it to run.
Yeah. So back then, it was cool, but I was just like, whatever. I had my own lane at the time. I wasn't really messing with it, but yeah, one day I was just like, man, let me see what's up with them, man. That one day, waited like a couple of weeks. You know, like he said, our boy Walt, you feel me, RIP, you know, real good dude, you know, genuine, very genuine.
Yeah.
Give you a chance, you know, you just got to show yourself.
You got to.
You got
to show yourself, and we're saying that in such a way, I hope my listeners understand, you got to, it's a show and prove game with Walt, and you got to prove that. You solid,
sure.
Yeah.
A lot of tests you don't even know.
I'm actually honored. Actually honored that he, you know, viewed us and always took us back as very solid and real individuals. And yeah,
bro, put us in position.
Yeah, he did,
bro. You like, man, without him and without the shops and everybody else, but it's like to even get on, it had to be his blessing.
They had to. I mean, and I'm gonna go ahead and say, because you know, I'm not gonna trail the story until I get to it. But when I went somewhere else before I went back, it was $10 an hour. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was tired of the 7-Eleven shit like you. Like I'm like, bro, they giving me $200-$300. So I'm sorry, listeners, but yeah, I took everything out the shop. I did. I took like 3-4 packs of cigs. I took everything out the register, and they didn't hit me with nothing,
Man.
because they just said, you know what, you're fired. Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
That's
right.
when you put that
But I'm
sweat in.
getting I'm getting chunk change when I'm used to getting what, you know what I mean. And when Walt took me back after that, he blessed me abundantly.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, I remember you
I'm
did
done.
leave. You
Oh,
did
yeah.
leave.
Look.
I told you, man, don't leave, man.
But I
But
feel
I-
where he was
but I-
coming
but
from,
I-
though.
I-
Honestly, to where you at now, I feel where you coming from, though. At the time, you know, whoever was in your ear was like, bro, this ain't gonna last long.
you know what, Mario, you right. Really, the first time I left was after that incident. And I just seen how everybody got back into the routine of running the shop. I wasn't, you know what I mean? And I remember vividly, that's when I knew I had to snap out of it. You was like, Tip, you acting different today. You good? I went outside. You remember that?
Yeah, on everything. You told me
I called
what you
Walt,
like, bro.
crying
I'm
like a
done with
baby.
this. Yeah, you was
Yeah.
like, nigga, it was something hit you. At the time, I was just like, bro, we making so much money. Like, you sure you want to do that? But going back to where you put all your energy into now, it's like, okay, that makes sense. At the time, somebody, I don't care who you can tell me,
not to the
well, bro, well, I don't
wild.
care. But it's like I was hella just not thinking right. I feel like that's what I'm saying. Like what you doing now, it makes sense. Leaving that at the time, but at the time it was like, bro, you couldn't tell me. I don't care.
I talked to you. You
It'd
know,
be
you
like,
always
damn,
talk.
nigga, I'm not leaving, bro.
Yeah,
but it was so
understand.
much people depending on you. It wasn't
know
just
what I
because of
mean?
the thrill that you get from the shop. It's like, bro, I take care of everybody and certain
and that.
individuals. Yeah, so it's like you got a lot
everybody
on your
included.
position, bro, when you making certain type of money. So
You do, 'cause you
I
bless
respect where
everybody.
you leaving, and that's why it was like, bro, that's a good idea if you could leave, but I can't leave. I can't.
Money was too good.
And I'm gonna give
Too
KP credit
good.
because one time we talked, I was like, remember we was at the trailer? You know what I mean?
Yeah, the trailer shop, right?
And I did a
Fresh
little
shop,
walk.
like, well, bro, we in
Yeah,
the
right,
trailer. It's about the
right.
size of this.
Literally
like.
with 2 porta potties, went
What?
in the bathroom in there.
Hammer shop.
But I did some weird, crazy stuff. I'm not gonna say it for my listeners, but KP called me up because Mario was like, "Bro, you crazy." KP called me up, "Yo, let's talk." So I pull up on Olive, and he said something that always lived with me. He was like, "You know, this is really just a fantasy," because I didn't know what none of this was at first. You know what I mean? When I got in, I'm thinking it's like this. You know what I mean? If you get what I'm saying. He was like, bro, it's a fantasy, so make sure you get everything you can because the fantasy gonna run out, and that shit stuck with me
Oh God,
for
honestly,
a long time.
bro, used to say that.
Like
bro,
it even applies
everything,
now,
bro.
man.
Get a job, I get what you doing. Like this is cool.
Yeah, but
get
he
a
had
job.
it in his
yeah,
pride.
because he's
he
like
already was moving like that.
everything. Yeah, so that's why like I
I
clicked
put my
in
eggs
on
in that
everything,
basket.
bro.
Yeah, I was like you. I put it all in
Yeah.
there. I'm like, man, I'm gonna get trapped.
He like it's cool. Like yeah, you getting all this money, bro. But what if they come and they shut this shit down completely? We ain't got no way. And I'm like, yeah, bro. We 4 or 5 years in. Dang.
The aftermath.
The
What you
aftermath.
But when
gonna
it
do
happened, I'm like, ooh, I'm sick. Nigga making noodles, what?
Hello. Yeah,
Bro, just sit there like, I told you. I'm like, oh, man.
Told you so, listeners.
Yeah.
Listen, I told you, man. Hey, it's good one day, could be bad the next day. You feel me? Like real stuff. You know, you got to take everything and live it to the fullest because you know, hey, as soon as it's good, it can get bad real fast, and you'll be like, man, I was just right. Mm-hmm.
No, he's not
Just
lying.
right.
For my
You
listeners.
eating steak, lobster, nigga, you eating
On my
spreads.
mama.
What?
Right. And we was used to the cup of noodles. We was
Come on,
making
bro.
sure
But
we
it's just
trapped
like
it
when
out.
you get accustomed to a certain lifestyle.
Yeah, you don't wanna
it's
stop
like,
that.
well, bro. But it makes you move smarter now.
You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
To
I'm
where,
like,
to
damn.
where
I
look,
listen, though.
lunch was paid.
Oh, my mama, right?
Hey, mornings in.
It's your
nights,
birthday,
you know
little bro.
what I
You
mean?
get $500. I ain't know.
On
that.
my mama, bro.
Yeah.
On my mama.
It's
Yeah,
like
I was
that.
in El Cajon too. They made sure you got a free shift grant, so I used to double it back like 4 or
Mom
5 times.
chains and bracelets and shit like.
On my mama.
What is you doing? Don't
Right,
matter.
we
You
buying new
just
cars
doing
and
it.
shit,
What?
showing it off
You risking your life every day.
on every day. Blower on the hip.
Well,
That shit.
Doing some good years, you know. That's
Good
why I
years.
said them good times, man. Enjoy it while it lasts, man, because it don't last forever, you know. And people didn't take that for granted. I mean, people didn't really take it and run with it. They just took it for granted, you know. And that's just you see who got bit in the butt, and you see who really elevated,
my mama.
you know. Because like I tell you, hey, it's good today. It ain't gonna be good tomorrow.
That's KP.
You can take that with everything, though.
Oh,
real
my,
stuff.
hey,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It applies to so many things, and like Mario said, we had a lot of good times, but we also had traumatic times. Yeah, we also had traumatic times, and One of them I want to bring up is, of course, y'all know about relative Uncle Kenny, rest in peace.
Ken Dog.
You know what I mean? The story of him is very unique. I'm not going to get into the details, but he definitely died in front of one of our shops, getting shot through the neck. And that's what affected me the first time I left. You know what I'm saying? Because I was watching the news shop, and then I go down, and everybody's at the normal. I couldn't do it. I mean, my cousin Blue Rock cried. You know what I'm saying? Blue Rock's one of the toughest, like, you know what I mean? To keep politics cool on air, you know what I mean? One of the gangs, like, you know what I mean? That's when I knew. I was like, you know what? Like, wow. Like, so I think a lot of people changed after that incident. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was
everybody, like in your own way. I'm not saying it was like, you know what I mean? But everybody changed in their own way. So what I want to ask you is, how did Uncle Kenny, Kenneth Ray Love's death affect y'all?
Man, that right there was an eye opener. You know, like, really, if it wasn't an eye opener, it was really like, you better take every day that you wake up in the morning and cherish it to the fullest.
Oh, my mama.
You know what I mean? Because ain't nothing given and ain't nothing promised. But it was a little different for me because before that shop where I met y'all, you know, I was working at another shop in Spring Valley, and his son,
Junior, yeah.
Right, you know, my guy was a customer at the time, and he always used to, you know, come up in there, and then big dude, hefty dude.
He
so,
looked just like, his
right,
size,
for sure.
He was his size.
Cool, you know, bright dude, you know, really had his head on right. He used to always bring his dad with him. You know, I ain't even put two and two together. Been working with that man for months and I didn't even know. And then when I realized, I'm like, wait, what? That's crazy. So it's just like, it's a very small world because I got his son hired and put him in the business. So when you turn around and you start working with the father, and he got put in the business just off of the strength, you know, and it was just crazy just that night, like, literally, I think I left like 45 minutes before that, and that's why I just tell you, just, you know, every day ain't promised, you know, and it was very sad and sickening, you know, but it eye opener for sure. Good man, you know. Yeah. Real good dude.
Yeah.
Talk up a storm.
Yeah. I talk a lot though, so
like,
he make them 12 hours go by quick.
He talk too much.
You try to smoke, bro, gonna have a whole conversation.
I'm right. Oh God,
that was OG, you know, for sure. Big Ken Dog for sure. That was OG, but real genuine dude, you know, down to earth man. You feel me? Real good father, you know. He really did what he was supposed to do, but unfortunately, you know, his calling was too soon. But
yeah, and there's too many dirty players around that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Too many. It's crazy how crazy. Yeah. But you know what? Outside of that, when we got back to it, you know what I mean? We all took a different light, and we took our grind even harder, and we all understood that, you know what? We know it could go down here. We already knew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I dealt with a prior situation. You know what I'm talking about? 2 weeks before that.
I feel like, yeah.
Right, you remember, and then that's what propped me with Ken.
Yeah.
Then that happened, and it could have been any one of us. So go ahead.
I feel like, that's like he was saying, like, it's eye opening. So, you know, after that happened, you know, just how, you know, just the business that we was in, just like kind of just continued. And I feel like that's where it hit me. My mom had just like hit me. It was just like, you know, what if that was you or anybody else? Like, just how it happened, like, the shop's still gonna move on. It ain't gonna be like a pause. It ain't nothing on. So that, like, I feel like that hit me because, you know, I got kids. So I don't know. It was just like eye opening, bro. Having conversations how we used to talk is just like, bro, we put in our life every day for the shit that happens that comes with this shit. So, you know, right? And it's like we doing all this. It's cool, you know, but it's like, what if something happened? So the fact that something happened to one of our guards, it was just like, oh, like it's different. It's different when you get into it with a patient or somebody else. It's like, okay, bet. Right. It's like you took one of ours, bro. So it's like it kind of like this shit could happen at any time. Like y'all here every day to know your schedule. Y'all meet with hundreds of people throughout the day and stuff. So
you don't know who is who.
Exactly.
And at the end of the day, it's just it like I said, waking up after that, literally, Well, what was it? 2-3 days they shut down. That wasn't long enough.
That's what I'm saying. And that's the messed up part, bro. I had a conversation with his son. I ain't gonna go into it like in detail on recording, but it was just like, bro, I feel where he was coming from, and I feel so. It's like you can't. That shifted everybody, bro.
I put it like this: you remember my brother T-Ro, right?
Yeah.
They put him at the spot that night to give out flyers. Carly came and was like, "Nah, this is weird." Mm-hmm. I gave her hella respect for that. Outside of everything else,
I'm telling you, bro, it's different because we was there every day. Like he said, he left 45. I used to do the overnight managing, so it's just like I leave, see everybody what's up. But I got to be back in 4 hours, so we ain't getting no sleep. We were trying to run up as much as we can. Like what? Ain't no sleep. What? Go take a nap. Come right back.
That's when the fairy tale fantasy life.
No, my mama,
everything. You like, bro, you just sitting there, ain't no sleep, wake like that, what? Take a little nap, what? Everything is still popping, what? Food, weed, all that.
Getting good money, and lunch, like I said, everything paid for. You ain't really spending no money. They just wanted your time. That's really like what it was. So
all money ain't good money.
It was just crazy.
That's the trick of this tale.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, we see what happened now. It's the aftermath is years later. And I think you guys would agree with me that that's an era within our city, San Diego, right?
Yeah. Never be forgetting.
It never, because
Spring Valley, Spring Valley, Olive, Troy, Grand, all that. Yeah. You can't even go out San Diego nowhere, bro. Didn't you? Nah, my name is Arthur. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right? Because they remember.
What they remember, and you didn't. What? It's.
Hey, I was Gucci. I mean, there's only a few times you had to get on some guy's biscuit, but other than that, like.
It was cool. It was cool because a lot of things about San Diego, bro. It was like it's a lot of people who are involved in gangs, people who ain't involved in gangs.
Oh,
it's
God.
like we only had a limit of the shops, so it's like, bro, if you from one side, you from another side, bro, you gotta have somebody, and I feel like that's what the owners realize. You gotta have people that actually got some say, so you can't have no little pooty woodies that's sitting there trying to tell somebody to stop. Like that's why I feel like it was cool, but it was more that came with it. I feel like. We took the loss because if something happened, y'all want to run up in here or a fight or a shootout, whatever happens, it's us. It ain't y'all. Y'all living in our mansions at Rancho and Del Mar. So it was like, So it's like once you realize that, it's like, bro.
And I'm gonna burn a couple guards on here because like,
oh man,
I'm gonna burn a couple just because like.
I hope it ain't no personal.
I'm not saying no names. Nah, it is because I went through a real situation before Uncle Kenny's death,
right?
At Kush Corner, you know what I mean? And the BB gang thing, you know what I'm saying? It was folks coming in here protecting a shop that had a lot going on, a lot of liabilities for my listeners. But you gotta
be front line.
You gotta nerf, and it just like. That's when it clicked with me that there's people that really ain't never went through none of this. Yeah, this their first time jumping in something.
I ain't seen individuals what?
I pulled it out. It told me, I'm sorry, bro, this a BB.
You talk all this shit. You really put something out on you. You ran. Like, bro, you were not like not no guard. Like, what you talking?
I rapped that in so many songs, bro. I just felt like it's just disrespectful.
They was better off with piecing up or borrowing
a
high point.
But I will always remember. I will always remember that you put out that orange tip. You just always showed us that part. That's why they was clip checking. I get it,
man.
I get it.
But nah, man. That's like you said. Man, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's really, once you stay solid, bro, you didn't really deal with some shit with people.
Yeah, front line for a lot.
For real, it ain't no cap. How motherfuckers be like, front line.
Hold on. What up? Not to get off topic though, but you remember that day? I just missed it. I was like an hour late, and the dude walked up in the spot right there on Olive. and he said something, and the customer smacked him.
video,
He trying to
what?
run you over.
Oh yeah.
What
I got the video on my phone.
bro, God, bro.
I'm gonna put it on wax.
Wait,
He
oh,
tried
God,
to
I got
run
the
you
video
over.
on my
Remember?
He
trying
slapped
to
him,
tell
bro.
you.
Thought about it and just walked out.
Oh God,
Like,
you know who was there, right?
Wait,
That was at the
yeah.
window.
Superman.
Yeah, okay,
It come with some good
Superman.
Yeah.
trap life, man. Used to come with some
Oh,
good
Superman.
memories, some good
I thought he
life.
was Wild Wild West,
That
man.
All right, but it also come with some grief, some bad, some hurting, but literally it come with a lot of good memories, fun. Man, I swear that's like 5-10 years that San Diego ain't gonna ever get back.
Nah, they're not. And for my listeners, before Mario speaks, to give context, what we're saying about the illicit market is that for myself and for my guests, is that we found unity, we found brotherhood. You got to understand, in San Diego, of course, like he said, his gangs out here. You got cross towns working together. You got all types of stuff going on within this family. Even now, we still treat each other and hold each other as family. You know what I mean? I don't miss the bad stuff, but I miss that with my guys.
Yeah, nah.
I miss pulling up on the KPs, the Big Ants, the Marios. Shout out to the other rallies.
Big Steve, Big Chris,
Big Steve, Big
LT,
Chris, my nigga Mezzy,
Shelly.
you know, Shelly, Big
shout
Shelly.
out Mezzy, gang.
You know, shout out my big bro Mezzy. You know,
Like I'ma miss that.
everybody, man, everybody that was really solid. That was really D White. Shout out
D.
big bro D White,
Shout out
man.
Twin.
Yeah,
Right,
shout out
shout
Twin.
out
Shout out
Big
everybody
Joe.
that was really
Oh,
solid.
God.
Joe, everybody
Right.
you know that ain't did no weird activities or
The
anything.
dog
that
pound
stay
we-
solid.
yeah,
You know.
yeah, the dog pound.
I-
A lot of
I-
people filled in space.
I
there.
salute everybody, you know, that branched off and did something after the shop, bro. It's a lot of people that was the highlight. That was the most they made. They don't want to go get a job. They did other stuff that I ain't go. You know, they just
know what you're talking
everybody just doing their own little stuff. So I shout out to everybody that really took this and made a name for themselves. Whatever they doing, that's really standing on their toes. You know.
Facts.
For sure.
Now my next question for y'all, our last one is, what's next for KP and Mario?
Man, I think honestly catching up, bro. I'm catching up with my kids. You know, I'm trying to do as much as I can just to work and just adapt to this to normal life, bro. It was a lot that was going on, so that's mainly what I've been on, bro. As much as I can, just give with my kids, you know, and spend time with them, really, until something else bubble up, whatever I end up doing after this. But just working, grinding, still doing the same, but just trying to be normal.
That's
That makes sense, bro.
No, it does.
Yeah,
Big
nah,
time.
just be normal, you know, like
Big
I
time.
said, just do regular
shit.
Regular shit. That's pretty much it.
It wasn't a regular lifestyle then.
Nah, and it was like, bro, you doing that for so years. It wasn't like a year or two, so to
get
even
into
be
this
comfortable,
mentality.
be like, you know what, bro,
Right.
I'm about to go get a job. I'm about to
I gotta
really
bring
live
in-
like, you know,
Oh, God.
and it's nothing wrong with living or doing a normal job. Like, I feel like that. I just feel like everybody should save. Whatever you're doing, just save, bro, because you're going to need your money at the end of the day.
Big
So
time. Big time.
it don't matter. However you get it. Hustle, trap, nigga, working at Walmart, Costco, or
Right. Uber,
taking
Uber.
cans, bro. Just like save. I respect everybody that's doing something. Just save your money.
Just save your duck. Save your
If
duck.
you ain't got nothing to say, bro, it's the worst feeling. So
my mama.
that's what I learned from this, bro. You just save. Spend time with your family, because you doing something illegal or you doing something that you think is cool. You go to jail or you die, bro. Life can go on. Like my mom was telling me, you know, if they got you managing, they got you doing all this, but if you die, knock on wood, what's gonna happen? They still gonna open the shop. They still gonna continue to, like, everything goes. So it's just like, you gotta think about that, bro. You spending 12 hours a day, 6-7 days a week, bro. You don't got time for
Nothing. I know.
So the time when it's like, but bro, it's like your family, your kids, everybody start getting grown. Yeah, bro.
You spending all this money on them because you might go.
But I have to realize that, bro. Money ain't it to spend with your kids or your family.
Yeah,
Like,
you right. Damn.
you gotta really
Damn.
spend that time, because you know I got a 7-year-old, bro. It's like, it's hard trying to. It's different, bro. You gotta really sit there and connect with your people. Not even just your kids. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, if you spending your time on the grind or the hustle or trap and do whatever, bro, you gotta really make sure that you spend every time with your kids. So that's
Listen to
my only
Mario.
thing. Nah, not for real. That's my next thing, bro. Is like really trying to get into it better with my kids. You know, bro's doing coaching and football and
Hey,
shit.
nah,
You
I'm
know,
on
so
I
yeah,
go to
nah.
my schools Friday.
Everything,
Volunteer in
yeah.
their school and all that. I'm on the same time. I do everything for my kids. They let me here do anything. They let me drop a dime for my kids. I'm serious as a heart attack. I'm serious as a heart attack. My kids come before every and anything.
For sure.
When we do this show on Saturday, I'm coming back early, like I told you. Didn't I tell you why?
Yeah,
Because I want to kick it with my babies.
No, I'm sitting. I'm
I
with
know
you.
that's like they look. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I was gonna crack a joke by Mario.
Go ahead. We went here with this.
ain't
Yeah.
gonna crack no joke though, right?
I said I wasn't.
Oh, dirt squirrel head ass.
Leave it alone. Hey. He made some good points, but don't listen to Mario. Don't do that. But,
These are really good.
but
What's
yeah,
next for you,
What's next for KP?
man, you know, grind don't never stop, man. Even when I was in the trap life, I always kept a job, you know. So that's what I'm always gonna do, you know. Moms and pops always told me, you know, make your bag. You feel me? Don't let nobody make it for you. But trap life was just good, you know. I took a little fall back, but I still was working. Still punched the clock. Still did my thing, and that's what I'm doing now. Right. More slower, you know. Just got done coaching. My son football team 7U, you feel me? Lost Toros, you know, went to go win the championship.
Congratulations on that, man.
Yes,
You
sir.
brought that trophy
Yes,
back.
sir. You know, first year.
Oh God!
First year, but
Hey, that's
yeah.
Lil KP without a doubt.
Yeah. So
Without a doubt,
that's one you know new thing I'm doing, coaching, giving back. You feel me? Play sports all my life. That's how you know a lot of people know me around here. But giving back, you know, coaching, and always gonna stay working.
Nice.
Always looking for new opportunities every day. So if something pop up, I'm there. You know, like I said, jack of all trades. But other than that, you know, just staying level headed. You know, thanking the man above every day I wake up. You know, taking this fitness stuff more. More serious. 5 a.m. no joke. Hitting the gym every day.
Shout out Tommy.
4:20. Shout out, you know, TA Fitness. You know, my guy Tommy Alexander. Yeah, you know, I brought on some people. You know, like this guy right here.
You filled it out. Honestly.
Bro got me on.
Yeah, he filled it out. And what I like about TAs is football. You know,
he's a hell of a trainer, bro.
For sure.
Everybody think they could go to the gym and do, but it's like,
right. But
bro,
he got
really
a certain
going,
the football body is different.
For sure.
You hurt him for about 3 days.
Health is wealth.
Mario's video, baby, viral. You know, Mario gonna be silly with it. Yeah, I had to watch.
I be for real, bro. They be like, you joking? What?
Mr. Dysfunction.
This nigga call me every day at 4 in the morning. You going to the gym? Shit, nigga. If I could get up.
If I could get up.
Tommy don't get no breaks. Oh, you hurt? Oh, yeah, whatever, nigga. Get to it. Nigga. I just want to do some push-ups today.
That's true. You trying to have me do the
Nah, but shout out to him, bro. Bro's a hell of a trainer on everything.
No, yeah, no cap.
My
Yeah,
boy
KP
Tommy,
been on
you
that.
know, my boy Tommy for sure. But health is wealth, you know, real stuff, y'all, you know. But other than that, man, like I said, just coaching, you know, taking care of my body, just working, you know, staying above water, man. You know, just enjoying every day that I wake up, just trying to live it to the fullest. Because, like I said, every day ain't promised. So, you know, just leave a good last impression.
Oh God. We're going to end it on that with the guest questions. I'm going to take you guys to my topic and solutions segment. We'll run through that fast. I'm going to end that one with the RIP to Big Walt. I thank you for everything that you've done for me. You let me talk to you very personable like anybody else, and really got to see the real me inside too with my morals and sensibility. So I thank you for that. I miss you. Wish you was still here. Shout out to his daughter. We're going to take it to the Wop Wop. Daughters. Yeah, excuse me.
Shout out to y'all for bringing us on this platform, man. I can't wait to see what this boom out to do for real. Yeah, he about to go get his BBO next.
gonna breeze through this quick. What I'm gonna do on this segment is I'm gonna talk about a topic. I'm gonna get y'all thoughts on that, and then I'll give y'all solutions, and y'all tell me what y'all think about the solutions, right?
All right.
Okay, so the first ones I want to do is African Americans in Africa. About 5,000 African Americans have made the trip back to Ghana and stayed, following a campaign by Ghana's government. The campaign, dubbed the Year of Return, became a catalyst for many descendants of Africa and a wop to embark on a spiritual journey. I've never seen this word before. Yeah, so this is a wop. I think you guys get what I'm saying.
You got a trademark. That's it.
At the time, it also marked 400 years since the arrival of the first enslaved Africans in Jamestown, Virginia. How do you guys feel about African Americans moving back to Africa, figuring about the ancestry?
I think it's smart.
It's smart, go back and get the history, the culture, and not only that, just really see where your roots came from. And it's cheaper.
Yeah, for real. Nah, you can Google, man. Well, I be Googling surprises go across the world. You be surprised, right? Get your passport.
Get you a passport and start traveling.
I'm about to put this on my bucket list, man. Cause I'll be traveling every year.
You do?
What? Nah, for real, bro. Be traveling. He was in Jamaica for his birthday with his dog, so.
Yeah, little Bate boy. Yeah.
Mama clap.
Anya. So, okay, here's a few solutions I got. They give free citizenship in Ghana, Nigeria, Congo, a few more cities. Why not go ahead and take that? You know what I mean? Like KP said, you're gonna have more economics there than here.
Yeah.
Big time. You got to claw everything from the bottom if you're a black man here.
I feel like he said, take that trip.
Take that trip.
I know people in my family, you take that trip and they come back different. I don't know, different weird, but it's just like you come and you appreciate so much more stuff, everything, food, people, everything. Right. So I advise people, if you can, wherever you from, take that trip. See where you really come from. If you say you mix with Filipino or Asian, go take that trip and see where you really come from and be like, okay, bet.
Facts.
Get back to your roots.
Yeah, for real.
You feel me? So
I just posted it like,
posted for a while. You know me, I'm going back to the motherland. I'm gonna have a home here, and I'm going to Jamaica. No cap. I heard some things about the cannabis, the water, the fruit.
Yeah, what was you out there smoking, brother?
Yeah, what was you smoking? The grass?
Nah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, smoking. They weed, our weed, bro was out there. I'm like, how much is your trip, bro?
That Buddha.
How much is you paying?
Buddha.
We're out there living on a resort.
On God. That Rastafari.
With his toes out. What, this nigga here.
His toes out. I went to the nails.
Lifestyle is wonderful. What?
Hey, that was a smooth way to end that. Lifestyle.
Go
I like that.
Before 24 is up.
Hey, hello.
That's a must go for
Talk
sure.
To me, 91.
Sure.
Mario already gave two of the solutions. A desire to uncover your ancient ancestry. I'm big on that. And research. You know what I mean? Know where you're going to. You don't want to just jump into something. A lot of people aren't cool with Americans. So make sure that you go to a place that's accepting of you being an American, because when you go there, you're not African. I'm going to definitely have to remind you of that if you're African American.
My favorite line.
Take you some sea moss, man.
Let me tell you my favorite line to what he just said. Hello.
Hello.
Sure.
Yes, Lord.
Sure.
The dangers of synthetic cannabinoids is my next one. The reason why I'm bringing this up, I share with y'all off record, is that there's a lot of false material out, even when it comes to cannabis. Hypnug sprayed with THCO, and it's a lot of things in the gray market that's out that's synthetic. It's not even real flower. It's not no pack note. So
tearing people up.
People up. Look, you know what? Before I get to this, I got time. I'm gonna share a story. So I was on live at Olive early in the morning. I just hit live and shit.
You was always on live.
You remember that?
Bro, wake up.
Yeah, hit the live.
I'm like, bro, it's 4 in the morning, man.
Hey, look, in the words of D. White, why do you got those gold shoes on, bro? You're burnt out, bro. Take those off,
bro.
Come on, bro.
Real solid.
Hey,
Oh, God.
We got to bring him on next.
D-Weezy.
Him and Mezzy got to pull up, man.
Yeah, good job. Yeah, let's set that up. But she pulled up hot, irate, screaming at me, God. No, like, I can't wait to get the weed up there. So I'm like, oh, this is on live. You look embarrassing. I'm not even going to burn her out. Shout out to Sis. But she pulled up. She's still screaming, bobbling her head, grabbed the wop, came out to the cart, on live still, screaming at me, rolled up. She hit that. And she just calmed down so instantly, like she hit some other shit. I've never seen nothing like that. The onset time with weed takes 6 to 12 minutes, scientifically. Man. So as soon as you take a hit, you talking all calm. I'm like, dog, why am I smoking? You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing nice or dreamy about synthetic weed, sold under catchy names such as AK-47, K2, Spice, Scooby Snacks, Mr. Nice Guy, and 24 Karat Dream. Sometimes packaged as e-juice for vaping and as edibles. Most synthetic cannabinoids are sold as dry plant material sprayed with acetone, embalming fluids, or other solvents laced with lab-made psychoactive substances. It's not just a U.S. problem. It became an international problem. There's over 320 different synthetic cannabinoids sold on the illegal market. Okay. Oh, yeah, as of February 2022.
We had a lot of that at the shop.
Well, I know a nigga down the street that
made a lot of money. Made a lot of money off that at the shops. but as you guys see, it's a danger. You stole.
This is opening. No, I'm playing.
You stole. Hey, you're not gonna catch me with that in my suite. None of that. I know what I get now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, man.
I know what I get now.
Yeah, nah.
Medicinally and all that. I'm not gonna smoke nothing that make me super anxious or none of that. I'm gonna smoke what, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell everybody, bro, I don't care who you around, little kids that's listening, bro, y'all doing any type of other drugs, I don't even say weed, but if you gonna pick something, pick weed. Don't do nothing other.
Else. And don't do no fake weed.
Not
just silly.
Yeah, man, go to the dispensary. You can be 18 with a car. Go on and get your stuff the right way. Or if you know certain people
right. If you have some conditions,
you know.
If you got conditions, you 18. If you 21 and older, though.
Whatever,
Nah. I did that at the trap. That's why I'm saying that. I'm a big advocate of know what you smoking. Like, you know what this water is, right? It tell you. It says purified water.
Know what you're smoking. Know
what you're smoking, right?
Know what you're buying.
Research.
Know what you're putting in your body, man.
Why would you put something in your body that you? But people do that. You feel me?
They think it's cool.
They think it's cool.
Wake up and
you know what? I'm gonna pop a perk.
Cheaper.
Yeah. Your face ain't never came back. Talking to yourself in the corner. You don't know what's going on.
Man, I've seen.
What's the favorite? It's cheaper.
It's cheaper.
Barking like a dog.
It ain't healthier.
Hey, bro, it's cheaper.
It ain't healthier.
That's the only thing I missed, though. I ain't really trying to. With the patients we used to get, I don't know what drugs they used to take prior to coming up in there, but that used to be the funniest.
I got a video with us, and it was a dude that came with a bald head. Man, and he used to dance all the time.
The short dude,
bald dude used to come in and do little prayers. Oh God, I seen him this one on Federal. I swear to God.
He reminded me. You see that meme or that video of the dude that was singing, I got this bologna. And beans.
That's your boy.
That's your boy.
He reminded
Bro, me downtown, ready.
Sure.
If you got pee and everything, ready to go.
You gotta watch him. Yeah, he's a character.
Good time.
He's a character. So my solutions for that: make sure you're getting safe and tested cannabis. We was talking about that, a legal retailer.
Yes, sir.
If you see your children, because children is the case, it's grabbing edibles and eating them and going to school and doing crazy shit. They passing out close to death off it. You feel me? Mm-hmm. If you see them with candy or snacks, double check the packaging if you got kids. And since it's a big stigma right now that's holding the money in the legal industry back, do not support the gray market of the cannabis industry. How y'all feel about that?
For sure. Do your research.
Right.
Man, keep your products away from your kids, period.
They moving.
Because they make everything look like the regular piece of candy.
You got candy and donuts and all kinds of your kids sitting there looking at you. Don't know what's wrong with them. Like, what? You going to jail, brother. Yeah, let you know.
You going to take the money.
Child endangerment.
Child endangerment. Y'all might as well go. Yeah. Put your stuff up. Stop smoking in front of your kids.
You feel me?
It's not cute.
And if you buying pack and it's hip nugs and THCO sprayed on it and you coming to me talking about it's gas for status, I'm blowing you down.
I'm not even buying from nobody. Or you
I
get
do not
headache
do
and everything. Unless I know you personally, bro. What?
Rio going into exactly. He talking that talk. I'm trying to talk.
Man, there's some people that got out here some stuff, but make sure you know them for more than a year.
On my mama.
Right.
On my mama. Look, this is the last thing I share. You know the little trichomes, the sparkly stuff on the crystals and shit. Mm-hmm. Bro, a lot of times that be mode with the.
You talking about the keef and the hash?
Yeah, it's called trichome scientific.
The crumble.
Your crumble, right? Bruh, it's mold on that, so you could be smoking some. Oh, it's gas. You see all these crystals in this mold.
Man, that's crazy.
That's the gas.
Mildew.
Putting it in your body.
Bruh. I see why I got sick. I see why I caught COVID that December before January when
you got the vid.
Yeah, we all did from Carl.
Are you sure?
What? That old dog, little monkey.
He got all of us.
I couldn't work for a week. What? Yeah. Over something that they made up?
I thought you came in.
I got COVID, but they gave me my weed outside. I was hurt.
He caught it twice.
I got it once.
Not once, twice.
I got shit once.
Twice.
Well, I caught COVID. They act like I was infected. What? Don't even come.
I didn't even brag.
This nigga's dog. He used to throw my weed in my car. There. Apple pay me. Don't give me my money,
man.
Yeah, he's different.
You're a Danimal.
Yeah, he's different.
Twice?
I don't
know.
Hey, that's how you know the money was good, because he was not trying to go home. They got go home, Mario.
It's like we were still running the chili.
Hey, what's that show? Sisters.
Go
what
home,
they used to tell?
Go home, Roger.
Yeah,
go home, Mario.
Go home.
I couldn't.
Yeah, that bag.
Come on,
that bag was calling.
Well, it was different.
It was different.
Blessings on blessings on blessings. We
Blessing
appreciate you. I thank you guys for having me come out. 100. Like I said, good times. Cherish them. Learn from them. And every now and then you can repass on them, but don't let it dictate your future. Right. Every day is not counted. Live it to the fullest.
Right. Yeah, don't get stuck in nothing. Keep going. That's
yeah.
what I say.
Yeah, fuck a box, right?
Nah, yeah, man. You
box.
can do whatever you want.
Exactly.
For real.
Man, thank you guys for coming. I'm going to leave my listeners with something deep. Of course, I always think of something on the freeway. I missed it a couple times, but this time I'm going to tell all my listeners, always believe in what you're doing and always take it to the max, no matter what anybody tells you, no matter what they opinionate about what you're doing for your life. Do it for you, especially when you know you have good morale, good sensibility. You're a great person inside of you. You just want to see everybody win, including yourself. Take it far. Don't change. Don't let anybody change you. You hearing it from me. I'm going to always be myself no matter where I work, who I'm around. I cannot conform to being something that I'm not. It's hard for me to. I can't even shake a hand to somebody that I don't like. At all. At all. At all. So believe in yourself. Take it to the max. Always move with love. Always be honest, transparent. I love everybody. Thank you, Mario and KP, for joining us today.
Appreciate you, man. Free Cuban. I got to say that one time. Free Cuban one time.
Mezzy and D White, when y'all hear this, let's politic because it's coming out. Okay, let's politic and get that interview set up next month.
Interesting interview.
Get Big Chris and Big Andy here,
Chris,
too.
And Big Steve, where you at, man? Where Big Steve at?
Yeah, right. That part, right?
One time.
Let's politicking, man. This is TDOC. I am your host, Mr. Wowzer. We are
out.
Just like to stick up on me, I'ma always be on your side. And you so sexy every time I see you, babe, it's on sight. So what you wanna do, dinner anywhere, let's take a flight. Or we could do something different since we used to the high life. Favorite meal whipped in the kitchen, let's Netflix and get high. You feel me?
Thanks for listening to the Dodi Connection. Be sure to follow and subscribe whenever you listen to your podcasts. To read the blog associated with this episode, visit olismedia.com. This episode was produced in studios located in San Diego, California. Lena Alvarez is co-producer. Serving as executive producer and co-founder is JC Polk, and Chad Peace is president and co-founder. Olas Media is an IVC media company.
Call up the homie so we can get down. Do you get it now? Nowadays I'm having too much motion. Not bragging or boasting. Stacking this chip out in front and back and in and out of it. Ain't hard to tell a nigga not loafing. Go ahead and drop that pin. I'll be there very soon, about an hour and 10. Olas Media.